Hi, my name is Todd Jackson, resident of Westerville, and I'm here to talk a little bit about why my family chose to purchase not only one electric vehicle, EV, but two. So we were intrigued when they first came out. We want to be as green as we can, yet we had some questions on range, how we'd be if we'd be okay with that. So I did some research, and when we purchased, the Tesla seemed to be the vehicle that was most advanced in what we're looking at. I'm a techie at heart, so that was another reason for getting into this. And one of the things that we've been very happy about is um, the vehicles. They're not the same as when we picked them up off the lot. So our 2018 Model 3 has received multiple updates, and our 2020 Model Y has also received updates. But the Model 3, it's actually gained horsepower as well as range since the time we bought it. Some of the concerns we had before we purchased was what's known as range anxiety. So knowing that you only have so many miles that you can go on a charge, and unlike gasoline vehicles, there's not a gas station on every corner. So that was another reason we chose a Tesla because of their supercharger network that they have out there. The navigation actually will uh, check the amount of range that you have on the vehicle and then plot your route based on going past supercharging stations, how long you have to charge at each station, and what percentage you'll be at when you get to the next station. So range anxiety is something that we had, but very short time. We travel up to Michigan quite a bit, and after one trip up to Michigan and back, we range anxiety went away. One thing with range that you have to think about is when it gets cold out, you lose about 30% of range. Looking at the range in terms of miles, looking at it in terms of percentage of the battery left. Couple reasons for that. It's more accurate than calculating the mileage as the range. And then the second reason is when the navigation is calculating um, getting to the next charging station, it always gives you percentages. So you can have the percentages set. So you're looking at that up on the screen. And then as you're driving and you're going downhill or the wind's at your back or, it's you're driving into the wind, that all gets adjusted. And if for whatever reason your range is going to be impacted, it will the little message pop up, hey, please drive below 65 to ensure you make it to the next location. So it'll do things like that, and it can also reroute you to a supercharging station that's maybe a little bit closer, maybe a little bit out of your way, but it's going to be a little bit closer than the one that you're heading for. Charging, the costs, we can go on a 700-mile round trip and it costs us about $30. So it's a big difference than filling up the SUV during that. So it's about comparison $30 to anywhere from 80 to $110 is what we pay on a similar trip with our previous vehicles. The way that the Tesla works is it actually has the motors are right above the axle and they're all enclosed. So that's why you don't have belts, changing oil, all of that. They're just all encased.